Hey my friends, this is Daniel Alley, and today I want to talk with you about the number one mistake that successful people never make. And that mistake is communication errors. And when I talk about communication errors, I'm talking about making the mistakes that you should never be making at all in the first place. You see, there's so many times where people send out an email but they didn't proofread what they wrote. Or maybe there's certain words that they haven't learned how to pronounce, not because they can't, but because they won't. There are so many occasions where people write me an email and they butcher their sentences so badly that I simply can't reply. And the reason is very simple. You can't become successful if you haven't mastered the basics. You cannot make preventable communication errors. If you were born as an English speaker and you are being out-communicated by someone who uses English as their second or third language, then you have a tremendous problem that you need to fix. There is no one who should have the problems that I see that native English speakers have in the emails that I read or the conversations that I observe. You have to make sure that you do whatever it takes to communicate on the highest level possible. Now, I know that communication doesn't happen overnight. You're talking to a person who had a severe stuttering problem. I couldn't look people in the eyes. I couldn't shake their hands successfully. I could barely pronounce my name. But I learned how to overcome these problems. And after all these years of working on my language, I finally feel like I'm starting to master it. But I want you to keep in mind that the game is never over. There's over 170,000 English words in our language. And if you want to master your words, it's a lifelong commitment. It does not happen overnight. It takes years and years of practice. You have to make sure that you know what you're saying, how you're saying it, and why you're saying it in order to get your message across effectively. The only way you can ever be successful as a communicator is if you continue to practice communicating on a higher level. If you're looking to improve your communication skills, get away from poor communicators. Maybe you have family members or neighbors or friends or people in your life that communicate so poorly. Guys, you cannot tolerate having these poor communicators in your life. Now, if you come across them once in a while, that's okay. It actually keeps you humble. But if you know that you can put yourself in a better environment and surround yourself with people who actually know how to communicate, then it will help you out tremendously. I have a tip that I want to share with you in your written and spoken communication that I believe can change your life. What I want you to do is to write out your whole entire life story, 1,000 words explaining how you grew up, what your current situation is, and what your future goals look like. What I'm basically asking for is to tell your story of your past, of your present, and of your future. I want you to write 1,000 words and even rewrite those 1,000 words multiple times until you get it right. Once you're done, send it off to an editor or the best English writer that you know so that they can take a look at your work and give you an honest critique. If you want to work on your oral communication skills, I want you to make a 5 to 10 minute video on the same topic or any topic of your choosing on video, without messing up, without getting scared, without quitting. I want you to make sure that you do whatever it takes to work on your written and spoken communication so that you can achieve the highest level of success possible in your life. This is the greatest opportunity to pursue right now. If you want me to read your bio or see your video, make sure to send it at info@danielalley.com. Make sure you keep in mind that for the video, the file might be big, so use a website like WeTransfer or a similar website that can help you to get that message to my inbox. My friends, this is Daniel Alley, and if you know you're gonna take this challenge, make sure to type yes in the comment section below. In this video, I shared with you the #1 mistake that all successful people avoid. Will you avoid this mistake moving forward? I know you will. My friends, this is Daniel Alley. Communication is a laborious task, but I look forward to watching you become the greatest communicator you can ever be. I'll see you on the next video.